Hey Deckers, today I'm going to talk to you about how to set up remote play on your Steam Deck for the PlayStation 5. Yes, this is using Chiaki, or however you want to pronounce it. No, the PS Remote Play official app does not work. Yes, the touchpad does work, although it has to be remapped. And no, this does not work over mobile data. This is a local remote play only solution, I'm afraid. First off, we need to switch over to Steam Deck desktop mode. And we want to open the Discover Store and search for Chiaki. This is Chiaki. You can search for PlayStation, but there's actually quite a lot of results in here, so you're better off just searching for Chiaki directly. Install this on your Steam Deck. For some reason, this took a few minutes. So while this is happening, you do want to go and hop onto your PlayStation 5, as if you launch this and it doesn't pop up, or it keeps disappearing, you want to go onto your PlayStation and make sure this is set up. On your PS5, go to Settings, and then scroll down to System, and then scroll down to Remote Play, and just make sure that this is ticked on. Don't go into the link device section yet, as you only have 5 minutes to do this, so just make sure that it's enabled. Switch back over to your Steam Deck, and if when you open Chiaki again your device is not shown, you can either add it and use the broadcast method, or you can just close and restart Chiaki and hope that it pops up. Worst case scenario, reboot your Steam Deck. This next bit is a little bit involved, so do make sure that your PlayStation 5 is near at hand as well, and you want to open up your browser. And you're going to need to go to the website in the description below, or use our follow along guide from the article. Go to the Trinket site and copy the URL under the section that says open the following URL in your browser. I found that opening this in a new window worked better. I had issues when I opened it in just a tab. So go to that URL and sign in with your Sony account as normal. If you have two-factor, you will have to go through the two-factor process until you see the word redirect pop up. Now copy the URL. I do highly advise using a keyboard and mouse for this. I do use the Re-i4 keyboard linked in the description below if you want to make this a lot easier. Paste that URL into the Trinket window at the bottom and you should see a bunch of text pop up requesting the OAuth token. If you don't see this, you may need to refresh the window and try and paste it in again, or you may need to start the login process completely if the next section doesn't work. At the bottom of the Trinket window, it will say this is your account ID. Double tap this and copy the entire line, spaces and all. I had issues with trying to just trim this and it did not work, so make sure you get the entire line. Paste this in the Chiaki Register Console window in the PSN account ID base 64 section, and then you want the pin from your PlayStation 5 Remote Play. So go back to your PlayStation 5 and under that Remote Play section, click Link Device, and this will give you the pin. Copy this code into the Chiaki pin window, and all being well, it will now say that your PlayStation 5 is registered. As long as the account that you have logged into is exactly the same as the one that is on your PlayStation 5, this should all work smoothly. Now from here you can switch over to game mode, or you can just test it out to make sure that it's running here. However, the controller mapping in desktop mode is not very good, and you may have some issues if you try it. If you switch over to Chiaki in game mode though, everything should be set up already for your images, and you can change the controller layouts if you wish to one of the others from the community, but I did find that the out-of-the-box template worked just fine. But you will need to make one minor adjustment, which I'll come on to in a minute. If you leave everything by default, Chiaki will pop up and you'll be able to select your PlayStation 5 as before. I am just going to quickly go over a couple of enhanced settings. Out of the box, it does seem to work quite well, but if you get some popping or some hissing noise on the audio buffer, then you want to manually set the audio buffer size to 19600. This removes all of the audio popping and it runs extremely well. If you have a decent Wi-Fi connection, you want to set the bitrate to 10,000. This will give you a very stable image and it will look crystal clear on the Steam Deck screen, even that 720 60 FPS image all of the time. As you can see now I've connected, I need to press the PlayStation button for trackpad button for focused hearing. By default, this is actually mapped to the T button in Chiaki, so you can either manually invoke the keyboard and press T, and you can see that that has triggered the focused hearing. Or, as I would recommend, map the T button to one of the back paddle controllers on your controller layout, and then you will always have it at hand. Now you can go and play the PlayStation 5 to your heart's content from your Steam Deck and enjoy all of the PlayStation 5 goodness anywhere in your house. Let us know in the comments below if you are having any issues with this, and I or somebody in the community will do their best to help you out. Or you can always join us on our Discord and we'll do our best to help you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.